the podcast and also the X Factor of Safety podcast. And
X Factor FM radio station.
I'm not used to saying that.
It's okay. It's all good. You know, we're coming to you live from Stonewall Golf Club here in Gainesville, Virginia. Reunite the fight, Battle of the Aces, four-man scramble. It's definitely a pleasure. We have another awesome and epic guest. Again, this is a marathon, people. You're going to see us keep popping up. Catch the replays if you don't. But we have Mr. Alex Van Brooklyn from Victor Bravo, one of the sponsors out here. How are you doing today, Alex?
Good, man. Good. How are you guys doing today?
Good, good.
I like that shirt, man.
I do too. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's not too often I get caught in a polo or anything with collars on it. So.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, so what brings you here today?
So Jake actually reached out to me probably a month,
There's a common
month and a half
thread
ago.
here.
And reached out and said, "Hey, we've got this event going on. You know, do you want to get involved? Do you want to come out here and play golf?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. Tell me about it." He told me what it was about. That it was for Reunite the Fight, who I had not previously heard of. And he gave me a real quick overview of what Reunite the Fight was, and I said, "I'm on. Count me in, 100%." So we jumped in, we sponsored what we could, and we're happy to be out here. So we're out here golfing today. My team's probably going to do better now that they're driving away without me soon. So that might be a good thing for them. But it's a pleasure to be out here, an honor to be out here right now.
I'm glad you're here with us.
Yeah, no, definitely. We are. It's a pleasure whenever somebody come here and get broadcasted. So, Victor Bravo, explain a little bit about what Victor Bravo is.
Yep.
How did you sponsor Reunite the Fight and Battle of the Aces?
Yeah, sure. So Victor Bravo is a real estate investment company. We focus on single-family residential real estate all throughout the state of Maryland. We've been doing it now for the last 5 years. And I really just built the company out from the ground up and just kept on building it, and we're doing fairly well. I'm extremely blessed in the company in what we've been able to do, and we want to start giving back. I want to be able to start giving back, and specifically giving back to different veteran-based or veteran causes is what we want to do. So I figured this particular organization, Reunite the Fight right now, and what one of their long-term goals fits 100% in line with what we wanted to do.
No, I love it. I love it. Where are you from? Are you from this area?
No, from New York originally.
I knew it.
Grew up on Long Island. Haven't lived there since '98, and I'm in Maryland now, Harford County, Maryland. That's where our base of operations are.
Nice.
And I'm staying there for good. So
I love that accent, brother. I could tell. I could tell that you're from there.
yeah, I haven't lived there in a while. It won't go away. I've tried. Yeah. I thought about taking some classes on how to get rid of the accent, but it just hasn't
It's cool.
happened,
Don't get rid of it. It's
rid of
cool,
it,
man. I like it. I like it. When I was in New York, I came home, and I didn't do this on purpose, but I came home and I noticed I kind of started talking like a New Yorker, and my wife was like, "What the hell?
What happened to you?
Who is this dude, man?" But yeah, thank you for sitting down and doing this with us. Thank you for being a sponsor for this event. You know this. You're blessing so many people. Not just for your presence, not just for you sponsoring an event, but just you, man. You're such a blessing. So I wanted to kind of start off by just saying thank you.
I appreciate that, but the reality is the only reason that I'm able to do what I'm doing in my business, the only reason I have the capacity to sponsor any event is because of the guys who came before me. I served in Fallujah with Alpha Company 1-3, and so I know firsthand the sacrifices that a lot of these guys out here have made. And I look back and I can confidently say, I have it written into my business plan, that the only reason that my business is in existence, the only reason that I can provide housing solutions for people is because of the sacrifices of people that came before us. Now I'm at a point in my life and in my business where I have the financial capacity to be able to start giving back more, and we're going to continue. And this is just the absolute starting point. We spoke with the folks from Reunite the Fight, and we've already got the plans in place for doing a fishing charter up in Maryland.
Wow.
It's like as we're driving around on the back nine, we got a charter boat lined up, so it's moving.
We haven't even really started the day yet, and you're on to the next. That is freaking amazing, dude.
Yeah. So just know that I love being out on the water. I love being out on the boat. So. Hey, when that fishing charter goes out with Victor Bravo and Reunite the Fight, the X Factor is Safety, X Factor FM, and hopefully Leaders Lead the Podcast is there.
Hey, I'll be there.
Yeah.
There we go.
So,
yeah.
But one question I do have, Alex, and I've been asking everybody this: what advice would you give a younger you, whether getting into the military or just you as a younger person, knowing what you know now? What advice would you give a younger you?
It'll work out. At the end of the day, just keep pushing through, no matter how rough things get. Because I know for a lot of the guys that are out there that have been struggling, that do continue to struggle, like you get through the struggles, you learn. Aubrey said it this morning, absolutely freaking perfect, man. Like you have to change what days mean to you. You have to change what your history means and how you can take the negative crap that has happened to you in life and turn that into something positive. Turn it into something not that's going to hold you back, but turn it into something that's going to push you forward, and use it as something that's going to allow you to grow. And to me, that's if I would have known that 12, 13, 14 years ago, I might be in a different position than I'm in right now, which I don't look back with regrets. I am where I am. I've been through my struggles, and I'm very happy where I am right now, so I wouldn't want to change anything, but I think that would be the biggest thing, just to start that a little bit earlier.
Yeah, we, Pedro and myself, we both have, with our podcast, last time I checked with mine, I think about 60% of the people that I'm connected with on social media are veterans. And one thing that I always tell the veterans is you need community. There's unity in community. And if you're able to, or can you speak on how important it is for you to be here today with your fellow brothers and sisters? I mean, they're all over the place. It's like a freaking family reunion. Yeah. I don't think everybody knows anybody really, yeah. But it's crazy.
It's huge, man. You need that community. And the community comes in many different ways, too. It isn't just the guys or gals that you actually physically serve with. It's not the people that you actually slept under the tent with and shared the same ground with. It could be people who had a similar experience. If somebody has none of the similar experiences and have just shared the fact that they are veterans as well, having that camaraderie, being able to share some basic commonalities with them is huge. Because when you go out there into the world and in everyday life, there's a lot of strife, there's a lot of discontent, there's a lot of division in our society right now. But when you come under the roof with a bunch of other veterans, now specifically combat veterans, most of that goes away, man. It goes away, and it doesn't matter what your political beliefs are. It doesn't matter what your thoughts on COVID are. None of that matters, because you have a shared unity with a group of people. Like, I don't know most of the people here, but I know I could sit down and have a conversation with 99% of the people here, and there's no animosity. There's no judgment or anything else. So it's that shared camaraderie is absolutely critical. So for anybody out there that doesn't have that, and there's a lot of guys that have served, whether it's 2 years or 20 years, who don't have the folks to share that camaraderie, you need that. You absolutely need it. It's critical.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
No, that's awesome. That is awesome. Again, we greatly appreciate you blessing us with some of your time, Mr. Alex. And again, where can people find out about Victor Bravo? How can they get hooked up with you?
If anybody wants to see what we're doing, VictorBravo.com. We're on, I don't even know, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Victor Bravo REI. And we're building. I have a social media guy who's taking care of all that, because
nice.
I'm not the best at getting out there and doing the social media posts, but we have him running out there. We're pushing some content out there, trying
Good.
on the business side of it. A big philosophy that I have is that I don't come from money. I don't come from a wealthy family or anything else. And everything I've done, I've learned over the last 10 years now. That information, that knowledge is out there, and the information, the knowledge on real estate is available to anybody. And the more people I can put that in front of, the better off I think the world will be. And I love seeing other veterans get involved in real estate. So if anybody else has any questions for us, Victor Bravo REI is the company. It's VictorBravo.com, and that's it. And I actually wrote a book. I am a published author, nothing to do with real estate.
Yeah.
Because I love the veteran community, but I'm also very aware that we as a veteran community, we're just a reflection of society. We have every different element inside of that veteran community. We have good people, bad people, and everything in between. We have people from every race, creed, color, religion, sexual orientation, background. Every different piece of American culture is represented in the veteran community. So there really, if you think about it, there really is no true veteran community, because we're just a reflection of society. And some people get caught up in what it means to be a veteran and wave that veteran flag without actually taking the principles that they've learned while in the military and applying them to life. So I wrote a book called, some people don't like the name of it, but it's called "You're a Veteran, So What? Get Over It." And it really was just me speaking from my heart, man.
That's good.
And I put it out there, and it's out there on Amazon and everything else. And this is by no means is this a sales pitch for the book. Like,
No.
I wrote it.
It's good.
I wrote it more as like
That's-
therapy for me, to get it off my chest.
If
and
it's
that's
therapy
it.
for you, it's going to be therapy
And
for
that's it.
them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's my
definitely.
goal. My goal is that some dirty, nasty grunt with freaking dirt still under his nails that is struggling picks the book up, reads it, and is like, you know what? I 100% can relate, and it provides him with some kind of resources to help him. So that's it.
Did you say you're on TikTok?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I just
yeah.
created.
Yeah.
My son, I talked to my son last night. He does a lot of video for my podcast and some of the stuff that I do for speaking. And he called me. He's like, "Dad, you got to get a TikTok." And sure enough, I got it. And I'm like, man, so what do I do? Do I start dancing now?
Nah, don't. Stick with whatever your content is, whatever it is that you're going to put out there. Don't try to sacrifice what your brand is for what the local fashion.
So don't do the mannequin challenge.
Do
All right.
But yeah, TikTok's been huge, man, and there's a huge veteran population. There, you got Miltalk. If any your posts out there put hashtag Miltalk, there's a huge veteran community on it.
I didn't know that.
They're extremely supportive. Yeah, absolutely, man. 100% reach out to them, and there's some actual influences out there in the veteran community. Several hundred thousand followers, each of them, and a lot of good content that are there for each other. Put a lot of supporting information, and it's been good. So I'm at Gunny VB on TikTok.
Y'all heard that, folks. Gunny VB on TikTok. Go find them. Go find VictorBravo.com. Reach out to them. Again, we greatly appreciate you, Mr. Alex, for being here.
I definitely appreciate you guys having me.
So, again, until our next guest, we will see y'all here in a little bit. Leaders Lead the podcast, X Factor FM and X Factor Safety. We will see y'all in a little bit. We're going to go grab some lunch, so talk to you soon.